Do I call you Dave, David, or Sir Hasselhoff? What do I call you?
Well, some people call me the Hoff, so you could call me the.
I just call you the.
Just call me the.
Okay, you've done some amazing shows, Baywatch, Knight Rider, America's Got Talent. What sticks out for you? What's the most memorable?
I think Knight Rider is the most memorable because it was such an exciting day when I got the part. I knew the show was going to be a massive hit. No one believed in it, but I totally believed in it. I just thought it was kind of like James Bond, the American James Bond, and that stands out to me as kind of like the highlight of everything. But right now, it's kind of like, you know, the highlights are every day. It's like what's coming tomorrow, and today was a fantastic day just to see the love and the respect that I get from the people after 30 years. It's just fantastic.
How are you finding Birmingham? How are you finding the UK? And an event like this, it's the first time for you, isn't it?
No, I've been to these events before. I've been to Comic Con, but I've been to most of the events where I don't get a chance to spend time with the people. It's usually like herd them through, you know, and I'll be sponsored by somebody and they'll pay me money and we sign autographs and we promote things. This is a chance to actually get to talk to each and every person and to see how much they love Knight Rider and Baywatch, and they all have stories, which is great because I have a one-man show, and even with David Hasselhoff, and I tell all the stories that they tell me.
And what's it like? I mean, fame, fortune, the spotlight is always on you. What's it like being David? Can you just be David?
Yeah, I'm David. I'm still David. I'm always David. You know, it's you know, and whether the spotlight's on you or not, I mean, I'm still the same person. I'm still a guy that grew up. You know, my first big present was a go-kart. When I was 8 years old, I had a go-kart. I was driving around town, still driving the hot cars and, you know, and living large. And I think life is what you make it. We're on this planet to be happy and to enjoy life. And I think that the more people can start laughing and like these conventions and enjoy life, you're going to live longer, you're going to last longer. And, you know, and there should be more positive press about stuff like this than all the negative stuff.
Are you a spiritual man? You sound like as if
I'm
you're
a spiritual man. No, I'm a realist. The reality is we're here to have fun, and the reality is, you know, life is what you make it. You know, and it's up to you to do that. So, as you know, if you just go to bed and imagine you're going to have a fantastic day, you'll have a fantastic day.
Let me ask you a couple of questions regarding 80s. We had the A-Team, we had Airwolf, we had Street Hawk, we of course had Knight Rider. Do they make them like they used to?
No, right now it's all reality based, and reality is not really reality, is it? It's kind of like, you know, pay people a bunch of money and they'll jump in a hot tub and say whatever they want and make kind of fools of themselves because they get paid, and it's sad. It really is, because the kids now, there's a whole new generation of children growing up watching Knight Rider, watching Baywatch, and realizing that shows can be positive. Knight Rider was about saving lives. So was Baywatch. We never killed anybody. It was all about saving lives. It wasn't, you know, like the video games and like, you know, kill. It was about save lives, and it was about being positive. People are realizing that now. That's why there's a big resurgence in Knight Rider and Baywatch. And still to this day, 30 years later, people are still waiting in line, and I'm still loving it.
Last question. What's next for you? Pantomime? We hear you might be in
Yeah,
pantomime.
I'll be off the hook. Don't you just love me? And come in and see. I'll be singing Hooked on a Feeling, Jump in My Car, Let's Go to the Hoff, and Some Like It Hoff. And then the other one is Hoff Stuff. Yeah, Hoff stuff. Yeah, I'm looking for some Hoff stuff tonight. And it's very funny. It's breaking all records. We broke all attendance records in 100 years in Bristol, in Wimbledon, and we're on our way to Manchester. It's going to be rocking. So we'll be there from December 9th to January 13th. And then I'll be on tour with my one-man show called From Baywatch to Broadway to Berlin.
You're a gentleman. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. God bless.